here I've got my fresh rocket that I'm harvesting now, and I have to say, there is nothing as tasty as your own lettuces, your own salad from the garden. When you've planted it yourself, you've looked after it, and then you eat it. Seriously good.
Now let me just show you how I do it.
Good morning. Now, if you're like me, you like to save a few bob here and there where you can. Well, here's a way you can save money and you need never buy your salad from a supermarket again. Now, I don't know if you've seen the prices of bags of salad in the supermarket, but a head of lettuce these days can cost you like an arm and a leg, you know. So a lot of people buy these bags of mixed salad and they're paying like £1 or £2 a bag, and there's not even one head of lettuce in it, let alone anything else. So I thought, well, what about if we actually just grow it ourselves? So I thought I'd show you a quick and easy way to grow your lettuces and your mixed salad veg, so you need never bother buying it again. It's dead easy. I bought these troughs a while ago from the local recycle centre. I think I paid £1 each for them. And all you do is fill them up with your compost mix. Now I've got 2 here because I want to show you 2 things to plant up that's super easy. There's one up. Now this compost is just a mixture of my old soil from last year, some really poor quality compost from the local DIY centre. I'll not mention which one it is because they'll sue me, I've got no doubt. And into it I put a little bit of fish blood and bone. Oh look, there's a little worm there. Take him out and put him away safe. I've added a bit of fish blood and bone and a bit of chicken muck as well. I've also put in a bit of that horse dung. Now it might be a bit strong, but I'm hoping it won't be. So what we're going to plant is this stuff. Mixed salad leaves. This is what they grow in those great big giant glass houses you've seen down south, and they've got miles of this stuff, miles of it grown, and they harvest it off, wash it and stick it in a plastic bag, fill it full of something like carbon dioxide to stop it kind of going off a little bit, and then sell it to you for a couple of quid a bag. Now in here there are on average 500 seeds, so that's effectively 500 plants in here for 99p. Now that can't be bad. Now it's super easy to plant, just like we normally do. I'm going to put 2 furrows in this one, simply because as it comes through quite quick, and we're going to plant it quite close together as well. So you take your top off, get yourself a nice pinch of the seeds. I don't know if you can see them. You probably can't in this sunshine, but they're a mixture. It looks like birdseed. And in here, I mean, I can even spot coriander in there. Well, it looks like coriander. Could be fennel, I suppose. And all we're going to do with that 500 seeds is literally sprinkle it along nice and thick, because you're not wanting to grow these up into full-size plants, remember. You're going to harvest these when they're just leaves. So that doesn't matter at all. You get it in nice and thick there. That looks champion. So I've put that whole little packet in there of 500 seeds, and then literally put your compost over it. Now if your compost thick and lumpy or full of clay, get a bit of maybe some cotton seed compost, something like that, or mix some of your stuff with some sand, and that'll do just the same, because all you're wanting to do is to get that seed in contact with the compost. Put it down there, give it a good watering, and then put it in a nice place. Second one's going to be slightly different because I'm putting in plants that have already grown. I don't know if you remember. Look at these. These were only planted a couple of weeks back, and this is rocket. Rocket by name and rocket by nature. Now I love rocket, but there's a problem with it, and that is it goes to seed so quickly. So you've got to have lots of successive planting going on with your rocket. As long as you've got successive planting going on, by successive I just mean if you plant one of these up 1 week, plant another one up maybe 2 weeks later. So you're eating the first one while the second one's growing. And then when you're onto the second one, plant up another one. So you keep successive plantings growing. Now you could just put lettuce in if you want. I've used a mixed seed there. It's got about 4 or 5 different kinds of lettuce in, radishes in, and some edible herbs, a bit of spinach as well. But you can make your own. If you've got some old packets of seed, just mix it up and put it all in there together. No flowers though. Stick with the vegetables and the salads. So that's it for there. Make a sign. And all I'm going to put on there is MX. And that lets me know that's got mixed leaves in that one. This one's slightly different because I'm going to put in some plants that I've already grown. These are a few beans that's left over. Now we planted the beans in here, I don't remember, a couple of weeks back. And they've come on really well. Most of them are planted out in the garden itself or into some of the other containers. But if I actually stick a couple in here, they'll grow. And I'll get some beans in here as well then. Now they'll not grow massive because their roots will be held in place by this, but they'll grow well. And you'll get some more plants come back off them. Now I'm going to push it. I'm going to really push it because I'm going to put half a dozen in. See how the roots are all wrapped up? All root bound. Open them out gently. Just gently. If you've got lots of space, you can split them apart. Pull them apart like this if you want, and then just plant them in, give them a bit of space between them. That works well too. But I'm always pushing the envelope. I like to think it's because I like to challenge and I like a sense of adventure. Debbie says it's just because I'm greedy. But we'll pop that in there. Firm that in nicely. And then along the front, we'll put some more rocket. Now I suspect what will happen is I'll get a bit of rocket on here and then it'll start to go to seed quite quickly. Once it does that, I'll simply take out the rocket at the front and I'll plant maybe some more mixed salad veg in here. Or I may put in, I don't know what I might put in, radishes, whatever I like really. That's the great thing about using containers. You can mix and match whatever you like. You know, if I'd put these in the garden, in the soil itself, I'd be having to water them, I'd have to look after them, I'd have to weed them, I'd have to check them for slugs and everything. But in one of these, it's so much easier because all I'm looking at is that little patch of ground. I'm not looking at the whole garden and going, oh my God, that's full of weeds. I'm looking at this wee bit and thinking, I can manage that. So if you think you can manage that, then give it a go. It doesn't hurt. Do you know what? I'm going to really push it now. Because I'm going to stick one of these in here between these 2 rows at the end, and then I'll be eating this before these are even ready. So we'll give them a good watering in, both of them, and then I'll show you where I put them. Now you can see I've got this little bit here on the patio, but this could just as easily be, you know, a backyard or a balcony. So all I've done is with a couple of these trays, I've just staggered them a bit. Now this one I planted up 2 weeks ago. You might remember, we'll put it in rocket, and in the back there's radishes. Let's have a look. Oh, aye. They've only been in 2 weeks. And look at that. These are Russian black radish. I know they're red, but they're called Russian blacks. And what I do with these is, I tend to use the leaves in stir fry, and then I chop up the bottoms and I put them in salads and soups and stews. So they never waste. I'll put that down there. We did a quick short yesterday showing people how to split their mint and how to stick it in an old dish. You can see that's what I do. Old pots, and over there I've got some kale. Now I've got a funny feeling that they might be giant kale. If they are, once they get a bit bigger, I'm going to have to put them in the garden because they grow 2.5 metres, 3 metres tall. So on the bottom, I've got my fresh mix coming in, and that'll be about a week to 10 days before you'll see anything coming up. Here, I've got my rocket that's coming on, and that'll take a little while to come through. And here I've got my fresh rocket that I'm harvesting now, and I have to say, there is nothing as tasty as your own lettuces, your own salad from the garden. When you've planted it yourself, you've looked after it, and then you eat it. Seriously good. Now, even here alone, there's got to be 6 to 10 bags of salad veg will come out of there. There's 20 quid's worth of salad straight away. Beans, rocket, more salad on the bottom. Now when I've eaten this, everything will just move up a step, and I'll make another one for the bottom. Now this bit of the garden, or the deck or the yard or the patio, gets the sun in the morning. afternoon it goes round, so these will get the shade in the afternoon. Now that works out really good for salad veg because they're not sitting in the baking sun all day long. Just make sure when you put them in, check them daily, make sure they're kept watered. Now these troughs are smashing because they've got a little reservoir in the bottom, so if I miss a day there'll be plenty of water down there. But if not, just keep an eye on them, make sure they're watered and enjoy them. Pick the leaves young. Younger you pick them, that's good at lunch today. Younger you pick them, the more leaves will start to be produced. So give it a go, have a go. Now, if you enjoy these crazy little things that we do here, don't forget to hit a like and subscribe and tell your friends about it.